inclination with VP. So accordingly, what we will do is we will draw from point A, we will draw line AB2, which is 60 mm in length, same length, and it is making an angle of minus 45 degrees with XY. I have taken minus 45 degrees because it is below XY in anti-clockwise direction. That's what the negative sign denotes. So angle of minus 45 degrees with XY. So again, I'll take a line parallel to XY, and this line is AB2, which is length is it is at an angle of 45 degrees, and the length is 60 mm. Okay, so these are my intermediate views. I have taken first what I did is that I divided the problem into two parts. First is I took the line is only inclined with VP, or say HP, and then I took the line is only inclined with VP, and I draw both the sections. That is my intermediate view. Now what will I do is I'll drop a perpendicular from B1 dash on the line that I draw with A. That is, this is my B1 dash. I will drop a perpendicular right up till here, that is on this line of A, and I will mark this point as say B1. Okay, yeah, and the similar thing what I'll do is I will do the same thing with I'll do the same thing with B2, and I will drop a perpendicular from this point to A dash. Okay, now this I'll name it as B1. So what I have done is that using the two different parts of the problem, I have got the length of the projection that I have. This A dash B1 is actual length of the front view, and this A to B1 is actual length of my top view that I'm going to have. Now what I want is that they are inclined with HP and VP at a certain angle. So in horizontal plane and in vertical plane, what angle will these lengths will be making, that we have to find out. For that, what I'm going to do is, this is B1. So this is let's see one. I'll explain this to you. Yeah, so let's see. Now this is a very important concept that you have to see. Now this line is something like this. It is making an angle with both HP and as well as VP. Now what is happening is that right now what I did is I took the line as this, and then I took the line as this. So I had my both HP and VP. Now this tip, now just see this. Now I'm holding this as pilot and I'm rotating this. What did you notice? If I say that my fingertip, that is my index finger, this finger, I want to trace the locus of this finger. So I will just see what is it going. This is actually tracing a straight line. If I move it in a same plane, then it will actually be tracing a same single line. That it will be the locus, the top this part will actually be the locus, will be a straight line. So that's what I'm going to draw. The both yeah. So for both B1 dash and B2, if I draw the locus, if they are making different angles with say HP and VP, if I draw the locus of these 2 points, then it will be actually a straight line, which you can say. So for when I draw the locus, so you can see on your screen that this straight line will actually be the locus. You can extend it. This is the point. So this is half of it, and it will be going beyond this. So it will be rotating this way, but it will be tracing this locus. And similarly for this point B2, this will be the locus which will be traced. Now what is the point of drawing this locus? This B1 dash and this B2 will actually be at certain point on this locus itself. So the front view and the top view will have its end point on the locus only. Why on the locus? Because that is the position of either of the 2 points. So what I'm going to do now is that we will have what? We will have this AB1. I will take the radius as AB1 and I'll draw an arc which will intersect this locus at some point. And similarly what I'll do is that I will take this A dash B1 and then I will draw an arc which will cut this locus at certain point. So I already have the length of my plan as well as my elevation. I have the length of my elevation. So what I will by rotating this in this sense or by cutting the arc, I will have the angle at which the elevation actually is. And AB1 is what? AB1 is my plan length, and when I rotate this plan length in this manner, then I will have what? I will have my angle of AB, which is my actual plan. So let's see, with radius equal to A dash B1 and center as A dash, with my center as A dash and length as A dash B1, I'll draw an arc which will cut this locus at this point. Okay, so and I will name it as B dash. Now what I'll do is I will join A dash B dash, and this will be what? This will be my front view. So I already had what? I already had my length, that is my elevation length. Now what I did is, for just getting it at what angle is it present on the vertical plane, I drew this arc and it intersected this locus from B1 at B dash. So A dash B dash is what I got. Okay, now I will do the same thing for what? I will do the same thing for the plan also. So what will happen is that my radius will be A to B1 and A will be my center, and from there I will draw an arc which will actually intersect this locus somewhere here, which will be B2. So first we'll draw an arc. Oh, it went quickly. This, I'll mark this point as B, and then I will draw a straight line AB, which will be my actual top view. So when the line is inclined with both the planes, so what we have learned is this line was inclined with both the planes. So what we did is, we first divided the problem into two parts, and we took the line first which is at an angle with HP, and we drew a intermediate plan, and then we took the line at an angle with VP and we drew our elevation, intermediate elevation. Thereafter what we did is that we dropped the shadow of the front view, intermediate front, the shadow, this is the shadow of the front view, that is A dash B1 dash. We dropped its shadow on this line, and we dropped the shadow of the intermediate plan on this line. So what we got the true length of the front view, not the true length of the line, but the true length of the front view, and the true length of what? The true length of the top view, that is the plan and the elevation. Thereafter we rotated it and we got the exact true length, that is the top view, and this is the front view. So this was one of the examples of the line which is being inclined with both the reference planes, that is vertical plane and the horizontal plane. In the next section we will discuss that the different cases. Now all the cases have been discussed. Now we are going to see variety of problems, variety of data that is given to us. If the length of the line is not given, then what will happen? If the end projectors are given, then how to draw the projection? And if the projections are given, how to derive the true length? So these problems we will discuss in the next session, that is say after 5 to 10 minutes of a break. So go on a break, get refreshed and come back so that we can continue with our solving the projection of line, and we'll complete projections of line in this coming session. Thank you.